Hi my friends, today we create and animate this assembly, which is a vintage Dutch coffee grinder. You'll see that there are some interesting actions we have to apply here, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy to do this work. This is the grinder. You see that components are all present here. Components are these and their names are here. Let's start new standard millimeters IPT. Place. We start with the block. Place grounded at origin, and we rotate it to be in position. Set current view as home, fit to view. Place coffee grinder body, constrain this face on this face, apply. Then an axis goes here, this point, and the other axis in another point. Apply. Next is the case. You see it has two sides, 1, 2, and a front. This is the back. So we apply constraint of this side placed on this side. Apply. Then I move it down. Constraint. You can use C instead of selecting this tool. C on the keyboard. Yes, and you place this face on this face. Apply, and we align the face, flush of this face with this face. Okay. Other components to be placed are the stud and the inner grinder. If we take a look here, we know that this comes to the stud. We need to know the distance because this must be placed with this limit here. Double click on it to see this thread. This thread is this. What is the length? 10 millimeters. Good. back with this and apply insert of -10 between this face and this face. Now you see the combination. Apply. We add the coffee grinder lid, which is this one, and it goes with this face on this face. We only apply constraint between this axis and this axis, this solution. Yes, apply. Now you see we can place this object aligned with the other one. We also apply constraint with flush between this face and this face. Good. You see, we can move this aligned axis to axis. Now we place, I make this grounded. Now I cannot move it. Constrain this axis to be inside this, but the other solution, okay, we can place this here. We'll see. Another object to be placed is the outer grinder, this one, which, as you can see, has some cuts, 1, 2, to be combined with this extensions. Yes, I make them aligned, this axis with this axis. Solution is good. Apply, and this face goes on this face. Apply. You see, I can move this and it goes in the extensions. Look here. Good. This goes in contact with this, so I apply also constraint, but let me make some room here. Constrain this face with this face. Apply. Now we know that we can move these two objects in the outer grinder more or less. This can be controlled by this thread. Okay, let's place here some objects. Place the washer this goes constrained with this arc, but insert this arc on this face. See? Apply. Then we have to place these two in contact. Constrain, contact, but with the angle 0 between this face and this face. Okay. Then the nut. Place nut here. Constrain with insert of this on this arc. Apply. Even if we can rotate this in order to obtain other placement of this, I make fix this nut with this, because when we rotate by using the handle, the crank, we have to see how this is rotated as well. Also this washer, special washer. Good. Constrain then this face with a work plane of this nut. We go to the nut, we deploy the planes, and I select this or this, but with angle. You see, now is okay. Now when I rotate the washer, the nut is also rotating. Good. Next is the spring. Place. No, this is the end nut. The spring is compressed spring. You have all these components at your disposition, so you can see how are they created. Constrain on this axis. I place the compressed spring. You see how many details has this, and I select the axis, this axis. Okay. Then constrain this face with this tiny face to place them in contact. Apply. Now taking care that this is adjustable, you can move this by using the nut. Yes, we'll play it in a fixed position. Okay, we don't use the adjustability, and I make this not grounded because I go with all these parts in contact of this with this. Okay, I place now the crank here. I make it aligned with this axis, but the other solution. Okay, I rotate this like so, and I apply angle again between this face 0 degrees, this face and this face. Okay, the starting position is like this. I measure a possible position of this here, M from Monaco, distance between these two, 13 is okay. Good, constraint 13, this to this. Okay, then I place the nut. We apply constraint, insert of this nut with this, but the other face. Okay, then place the handle and the handle rod. Constraint, insert this circle axis with this, apply. Also insert for this circle and this, apply. Good. We place the jar, the lid, the clamp, and we place them in position. We place constraint between this axis and this axis, apply. We move this, as you can see, parallel angle 0 between these two. but $180. Okay, because we want to have this face here. We know the distance between these two objects of 4 millimeters, so we apply minus 4 between this face and this circle. Okay, we center the lid with this axis, and we also know that the distance between these two is minus 8. Constraint minus 8 between this circle and this face. See? Okay. The clamp with insert goes to this circle to keep the jar. Apply. We add now some screws. This is 3.5, this is 4. We start with this, 2 objects, constraint, insert, this goes here, reverted, not reverted of course, apply, it is there inside, and the other one also goes here, apply. The other last screws are these ones, 3, 1, 2, 3. Constraint, insert, this goes here, apply, the other one here, apply, and the last is this, which goes right here. Okay. Now the animation. We know that we can rotate the crank. We apply an angle. First solution with 0 degrees between this face and this face. Okay, then we go to the crank, we select this angle, not this angle, the last one, and drive. How many degrees? 360. And go. You see the movement. You saw the movie at the beginning of this tutorial. Now comes an interesting topic. What I present here is based on the existence of the components that appear in the assembly. Regarding this modeling, you have two options. One, to contemplate what I do and apply my actions by creating your own components of this assembly. And two, try to create the assembly using the actual components you see in the tutorial. If you want to create this assembly independently, you must own the component. That is, they must be yours. As separate creations that I made for the purpose of showing practical aspects in the tutorial, you can download the components only from assets. Access to assets is done by subscribing minimum to the level Journeyman membership. You see here the levels of membership: Core, Journeyman, Patron, Professional. Excepting Core, the other ones includes the previous ones. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.